Hello. My name is Emily Hellman, and I am the creator and coach teacher of Match Magnet, which is Stop Chasing, Start Attracting Love on Purpose. So it's a digital course, online course, virtual course, whatever you want to call it. And I have been getting a lot of questions lately about me, about the course, about how it works. So I wanted to do just like a little video to kind of fill you in and explain a little bit, since I haven't really had a visual online presence at all up until now. So really quickly, I started a national matchmaking company 14 years ago. Well, it'll be 14 years ago in a couple of weeks. So that's been amazing. We've helped a lot of people. But what I realized through all of that is that I wasn't able to help as many people as I wanted to. So not for a lack of trying or a lack of effort or a lack of our process working, but it really is just like it's such a one-on-one thing is a big part of it. And so like helping one person at a time, not like we have one client at a time, but you understand what I'm saying, versus being able to get out there and help a lot more people. So that is the number one goal. And then another piece of that as well is just something that I've really learned and realized over the years of doing this is that we ignore my amazing homemade liquor cabinet. Who needs a closet in an office? Not me. And my husband's exercise bike. But this is me. Like, this is the whole point. Like, I am real. I'm going to always be real with you. I'm going to always be upfront with you. I'm here to help every single person who is ready to get help. I'm ready to help. So I'm always going to be just authentic and how I am. And I have zero makeup on right now and dressed really professionally. But I mean, the people that want to come and do this with me are the people that are going to be fine with that. So, I forgot what I was saying now. So basically the point of matchmaking or dating services or, online dating or whatever, the whole point of all of that is to connect people with people. And there are a lot of claims out there that matchmaking companies or dating services or whatever you want to call them, whatever they call themselves, can perform miracles and that they are magic and that they can do all these things and they promise you're going to be married. They promise you're going to, go on this many dates or whatever. And that's all lies. That's all bullshit. So nobody can promise any of that. Like, how could we? How could anybody? How could a service? How could a algorithm? How could even like these customized $100,000 matchmaking services? They can't promise anything. So it's just silly. So we're missing a big piece of what makes a relationship work, what attracts the right kind of person to you, to our clients, to my students. So that is kind of where all of this has come from. This is something I wanted to do for at least 4 years. It's been in the back of my mind to create a course to help people understand what they are doing or aren't doing and how that's affecting the ultimate outcome of them, attracting, finding, meeting the right person, and then being able to build a foundation for a long-term relationship and keep a long-term relationship. So that's what all of this work is about. The first course, the Match Magnet course, it's geared towards single people, but it's not limited to single people. So if you're in a relationship and you just want to work on your love game, you want to work on your relationship, it can be really great too, especially for just understanding the principles, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you're single or in a relationship. You need to work on yourself first and get yourself right, because you can't expect somebody else to come in and fix you or, fill in your cracks or, my big thing that's been on my personal website for 14 years now is 2 broken hearts don't make a whole. So like, you can't come in a broken person and expect somebody to fix you. That's just putting so much pressure on the other person, and that's not their job. That's your job. So I'm here to help you with that job. And no matter where you are in your journey for finding love, if you're super frustrated with the people you're meeting, or you're not even finding the right kind of person, you're not even meeting anybody, or you're coming out of a relationship and you're noticing like the same patterns are happening every time, like you're perfect for this course. Anybody who wants to up their vibe and attract the right kind of person, or get yourself right if you're in a relationship, so that you are being the right kind of person to make that relationship work, knowing that we can only ultimately ever control ourselves and our thoughts and our beliefs and our actions. We can't do that for anybody else. So knowing that, I'm going to go over really quickly the different modules for the course and kind of what we cover, just so you can get an idea of what it's about and how it might help you, and see if it's something that speaks to you, something that you feel inclined to take a deeper look in, or if you want to just jump right in. We are actually open now. So first module's up, intro's up, all the tools for module 1 are up, and I'm working on module 2 right now. I think I'm going to try to film some of them live and take questions during them. So if you enroll and you're if you're a student by then and you're in the course, then you can jump on those live Q&As and live modules, and you can actually like ask questions during it, and I will answer your questions to the best of my ability. So, okay, well, let's jump into the course really quick and just kind of go over the different modules and how the course works. Okay, so as we talked about, the name of the course is Match Magnet. Stop chasing, start attracting love on purpose. Quick little overview about the course. So the course goals, by the end of the course, you will understand what lies you've been led to believe and learn to recognize and challenge them as they come up in your daily life. Stop wasting time, money, and energy on outside fixes. Attract better people and opportunities into your life. Master the reframing of the stories that you want in your life and shifting back into being an energetic match for your match, which of course I explain in the course. Building self-awareness, confidence, and clarity, all very key in being able to do this for yourself. And then that all translates into experiencing dating more positively regardless of the external outcome. So kind of like no matter what, it's still a positive experience and we still are heading in the right direction. Laying a strong foundation for lasting love and relationships that are aligned. And then being able to choose your own path forward after the course, meaning if you want to try apps again, or you want to try matchmaking, or events, or services, or whatever new adventures you want to take, if any, with confidence. And then stepping fully into knowing and always remembering that you are worthy and deserving of love. Because of course you are. But really, the big picture is that this is about you understanding you have far more control than you think you have. And it's about learning how to get over your funk, whatever that means for you, clearing out the old bullshit, taking control of your own life, and then deciding what you want and attracting it on purpose. So module 1 is called Love Straight Up, because that's my company, the truth about connection. And in that, we talk about questioning the things that we've kind of always believed. What is attraction really? What is chemistry? Going over the myths and stories and beliefs that we hold around dating, love, and relationships, and challenging them. Are they true? What if they aren't? What if there's something better that feels easier? It feels better, longer lasting, more effective than just believing into myths and excuses. And then being able to turn some of those common stories and myths that we tell ourselves from powerless into powerful. Module 2 is called the Energetic Rules of Love. And we're going to take a deeper dive behind kind of like the science and the proof and all of that behind energy and vibes and frequency and what all that means, that we're not just making it up. Love and what that means to us. And then some common like vibe killers is what I call them, but turnoffs. And then what alignment actually means and how it can change everything for us. And I really do mean everything. And the fact that you're a match for somebody too. And what does that mean? And what do we do with that information? Module 3, Secrets of a Matchmaker, Behind the Curtain. This is one of my favorites. It's the truths about matchmaking and other services, apps, whatever you want to call them. What they slash we can and can't do, and kind of like what we're led to believe, but what the reality of things actually is. And then deal breakers, the reality of what deal breakers are, and wants and needs. Um, and then just talking about a couple things like, do opposites really attract? um, why anything can work for us. Like there's not one thing that works for everybody. It's we all have something maybe we believe in and can, what we can get behind and put our energy behind, we can make work for us. So like why would we make it harder and less comfortable? Like let's make it easy and fun and feel good. And then the fact that other people aren't the source of the love that we feel and what that means and what we can do about it and how we can take that and make it work to our advantage. Module 4 is called Stop Searching Outside, Start Building Inside. And just like it sounds, we're talking about um, that common idea slash lie that somebody else or a service or whatever can fix us or fix it, fix our dating, our relationships. Why it's important to trust yourself and how to build that trust inside of yourself every day with just tiny little things that are really easy to change. What you think that you want and need in a partner isn't about the other person, it's actually about you, which I'm sure is not groundbreaking, but the way that we talk about it is kind of should illuminate some things. And then tangible things like makeovers, physically cleaning and clearing out. Do they work? If so, how do we use them to our advantage? If not, what does that mean? Module 5 is rewriting your love story, and I call it Inner Work Part 1, even though this entire thing is inner work. It's kind of, this is where we really, really dig in. And we're going to look at old patterns, maybe current patterns, dating, relationships, and life, um, identifying the limiting beliefs and how those affect the patterns that we're seeing, and how basically the things that they start on the inside of us and then show up on the outside. And that's what we're observing. Um, so we're learning how to clear and forgive, get rid of emotional baggage that doesn't serve us anymore, and then, basically making space for being able to write new stories and beliefs that do serve us and that feel much better. Module 6, Becoming Magnetic, Inner Work Part 2, Part 1000. Just kidding. So it's creating a new story, how to apply what I call the alignment cycle in daily life, because we're all on autopilot basically right now. And so this whole course is actually learning how to intentionally use that alignment cycle to our advantage and to create change in our lives, real change, lasting change, that then becomes a habit so that that's your new autopilot. Also talking about what your match might want in their match and what that means for you and what we can do about that. And then also what it means if a date or relationship doesn't end up working out, if you stayed an energetic match for your desire, or if you didn't. And then module 7 is straight up path forward. So this is the final module for the moment, but it's integrating everything that we go through in the course and then taking that and making sure that you know how to apply it to your daily life. I don't want to leave anybody just high and dry. Like I want to make sure you have all the tools and you understand the processes and all the things that need to happen in order for you to take everything you've learned and apply it to your life over and over again. So it's going back and revisiting anything that's remaining as far as limiting beliefs go and clearing those and rewriting them with help still, and then deciding how it's going to be for you. And then I have some good practices for getting over, if you're feeling blocked or you're feeling like something's not working. how to write your own affirmations so they can kind of grow with you, and then how to set goals for things that are actually within your control so you're not setting yourself up for failure, you're setting yourself up for success. And then what your job is now moving forward. Like, how do you take all of this with you? And what do you need to make sure that you're focusing on? We have bonuses. So each module will come with a workbook that will have all of the applicable things for that module. So if there were exercises that we did or that I think are helpful, worksheets, maybe always journal prompts, other homework. And then also I'm giving you affirmations that you can use or you can change and make your own. A transcript of the uh, module, just in case it helps to read that. Any downloads, like if there's a specific meditation or exercise or some printable something to take with you. And then I do these little fun straight up sip mini lessons that just relate, like a cocktail or a wine. I'm a I'm a winemaker on the side and very into all of that. So I think it's really fun to kind of include that. Plus, there will be some guided meditations. There will be a pre-date ritual exercise and some other exercises that'll be slowly added in. Live recorded group question and answer live streams as they become available. And then any other resources as far as maybe I think that it's valuable to include, some kind of extra coaching or something online or whatever. We'll see. So there are a couple different options as far as which direction you want to go and how much you want to invest in all of this, not just financially, but energy and time and all that. The option number one is called the core course. So it's just all the things that we just talked about. It's all 7 modules, it's all the bonuses, and it's lifetime access. So anytime something gets added or changes, you will have access to that as well. You can come back as long as you want to for your entire life. You could start over, you can start in the middle, whatever you need at that time, you can access once you've gone through the course. Option number two is called Core Plus. So that's everything that was in the core course, but also access and invitations to any of the private live group events or coaching that we do. So the live stream question and answer that we just talked about, or maybe some group coaching sessions, things like that. You'll get a invitation to and access to, and you can jump in and join. Priority email responses. So if you email me, your emails will go to the top of my list as far as responses go. And then option three is the VIP transformation option. So that's everything in the previous two options, of course, and also includes voice drops or voice messages with me. So we kind of like voice message back and forth as you're going through it. If you have questions or you need help with something or you're feeling stuck or you want my opinion, we kind of like voice back and forth instead of it being emails. Although, of course, you can still email me. And then a custom match magnet action plan. So you're actually sending me the homework in your journal and things that you have written out, and exercises and all of that. And I'm helping create a plan that you can take with you at the end of the course and refer back to as you go and as you take all of this back into your daily life. So I'm so excited. I'm excited to help you. To show you how easy this can be, how different your life can be when you're following what feels good and you know that that's the right thing to do. Um, and what simply being aligned with what you want can attract and bring into your life. So it's just, eh, it's not as difficult as we all want to make it. Like we all have so much more control than we think we have. And the whole point of this is to show you that and to give you the tools and the resources and um, teach you how to make those changes. And it's not complicated and it shouldn't be uncomfortable. I mean, it will be uncomfortable from time to time just based on the fact that this is important. We're looking at things that are important to you and we kind of have to do some soul searching. If we want to make changes, we have to be willing to be open with ourselves. But it gets easier and easier and I'm here to help. So yeah, jump in, join me.
join us now, and we'll get through all this together. And I cannot wait to hear all the positive things that come out of this for you. And I want all the feedback and all the results, and share all the good stuff with me. And even if it's not good stuff, I want to know that too. All right, well, I will see you on the inside. I hope this helped. If you feel like this is a direction that you want to go and this would help you, then I would love to have you. If not, that's totally cool. I don't foresee getting rid of it anytime soon. So even though the enrollment might close from time to time, I'll have it'll be open a couple times a year at least. So if not now, then just keep your eye open, and I'll try to keep everybody up to date as far as when the course is opening again. Um, but hopefully I can be a part of your journey in love. And I can't wait. All right. I'm sending you lots of love, and I hope to see you on the inside. Bye bye.